shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. Downtown town streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so live.
Hi, I'm Gary from Mazeroff Vineyard, and you are watching Good Morning Frederick.
He really does have a radio voice if I ever heard one. Good morning, Frederick. Today is Wednesday, July 30th, and I'm your host, Dani Gurrie. Welcome to Midweek Hump Day. Yes, we love it. All right, today we're going to jump right into what's happening in Frederick. Then I have an interview with Yemi talking about the Boys and Girls Club mural that was recently painted. Oh my gosh, if you've not been on Burke Street or over there by McCurdy Field and seen it, it is gorgeous. Can't wait to show you. Then Dr. Nancy Fox from the LEAF program talking about preventing tick bites because she suffers from Lyme's and has for many years. And she is here to try to get us to prevent that from happening, which we love. All right, remember yesterday, I'm going to put big screen so you can see this because Sleep in Heavenly Peace benefits from 100% of the proceeds of sales of Good Morning Frederick merch. Today and tomorrow are the last 2 days of the month. So you have to get over to the shop because I have these. They're plastic. You can hear them. Plastic. They are adorable. This is the 12-ounce beer cup. They bend. They're not supposed to be able to break or crack. So I haven't tested them out that far. Good Morning Frederick. $4 each or 4 for $12. So it's basically buy 3, get 1 free. And they stack on top of each other. It's so cute. Here's the stemless wine cup or juice cup or whatever you want to put in it. Also, this has a little bit of a tint to it, a little rosy tint. Good Morning Frederick right on there. So you can take it to the pool, put it on a boat, have it in your car. It's not going to break. It's not going to do anything. I'm so excited about these. I can't even tell you. They are in the shop right now. So the shop doesn't open until 11. So you can head to 401 North Market Street as soon as you get a chance today, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., or stop by tomorrow. So Sleep in Heavenly Peace is the beneficiary of your sale. Or starting on Saturday, Friday, what's the first? Friday's the first. Friday, we'll start a new nonprofit. So no matter what, come by first Saturday and grab your Good Morning Frederick cups. And that way, a nonprofit benefits. You get something cool. They get something cool. All right, let's start getting this hump day moving. huge thank you to our show sponsor, Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic. They understand how pain can hold you back. You can save $400 on your initial visit. Oh my gosh, what a great savings. You're only going to pay $50 when you mention Good Morning Frederick when you call to book your appointment. But go online, find out about them, because I got to tell you, they are dedicated to helping you achieve your wellness objectives. MidAtlanticClinic.com. They have a great podcast with Dr. Amir and his wife, Brandy. And they have an amazing team. They've helped Ash with his shoulder pain. I got my initial consult done, so I kind of have I know kind of where I good foundation to where I am. So if anything changes, I know kind of the benchmark of where I was at this point. They are so thorough and really knowledgeable. I highly recommend. I'm going to sneeze. Goodness. Excuse me. I don't think that's happened on the show yet. I think I've coughed. Oh, goodness. So sorry about that. All right, let's go ahead and jump right into what is happening in Frederick. What is happening for real? Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Intense Barbecue, family-owned barbecue food truck and catering company. They cook in small batches, making sure the food is as fresh as it can be when it comes to you. You can find them at intensebarbecue.com. When you have their food, you are going to satisfy your meat tooth. And I'm telling you, if you want an event catered, like a party, birthday party, family reunion, wedding, bridal shower, I don't care what it is. They can cook anything. Even if you don't like barbecue, it's okay. They don't take offense to it. Ask for what you want and they will serve it. Rob did an amazing breakfast for me one time. I've had his steaks. I'm telling you, they can do anything. They are amazing. All right, let's find out what is going on. Remember, the full calendar is available if you go to Good Morning Frederick Facebook page. It is kind of pinned and featured there. The Everything Frederick calendar is what we call it. All right, we are just about a week and 2 days away. Not just about, we are 1 week and 2 days away from Souls of Joy. If you can donate, please do. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle. I have got to do my counts on this. I would have loved to have hit 300 pairs. I don't think I'm going to get there. A little disappointed, but that's okay. I have really until the 8th. The event is the 8th, but I'd really love to have everything done up and ready to go. But there's still time, so please help me out. I think I might be at like 172 right now. I'd love to at least get to 200. If you can help me, I would be so grateful. If you pick up a pair of shoes, you can drop them off to the home of Everything Frederick, obviously 11 to 4 today through Sunday. And the Orioles Nest is collecting. Family Heritage Trust is collecting. Village Crossing, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, and Interim Healthcare as well. So please drop off any shoes you've purchased. You can still get your tickets for the event on August 8th. That is with live music with the Learned Doctors, heavy hors d'oeuvres, which sound amazing. They're going to be so good. Desserts, beer, wine, and seltzers are all included with your ticket. All right, coming up today, 6 p.m., Summer Trivia Night at Frederick Social, 50 Citizens Way. That benefits Second Chances Garage. If you're a trivia buff, find out what you got to do to register. If you go online at Second Chances Garage, you'll find details there. Tomorrow at 10 a.m., Summerfest Family Theaters at Baker Park, winding down the Summerfest Family Theater shows. I think there's only a couple left. Also, Alive at 5 is at Carroll Creek Amphitheater, 21 and up event, $6 admission and $6 beverages. Coming up this Saturday, it's First Saturday in downtown Frederick. We would love for you to stop by the home of Everything Frederick. We're going to have seltzers and snacks, and you can pick up your cups and T-shirts and pins, and all your other merch to help the next nonprofit. 6 p.m. Saturday is Cancer Awareness Night. It's at the Frederick Keys. There'll be 50-50 raffles and all kinds of great fun. They have a jersey auction, apparently, for Cancer Awareness Night. If you want tickets, just email karen.wolcott@cancer.org. You can see her email right there on screen. Just $10 for a ticket for that. Sunday is spirits tasting at McClintock Distilling. Benefits the Lions Club. If you go to fsklions.org/spirits tasting with an S, yes. You can get information about that, but what a great way to support an amazing organization and get a little taste of McClintock, which I absolutely love a lot of their stuff. All right, Summer Concert Series is on Sunday, and I definitely have to get out there. Have you guys been out there for that this year yet? That's also winding down. I think we only have 4 left. Yeah, it's kind of scary. Also, August 7th, Starlight Family Film Festival, Finding Nemo, is going to be playing at the Urbana Public Library. I believe that's at dusk, so I think this thing kind of goes from 7 to 10 p.m. They do some stuff before the movie starts as well. Montgomery County Fair is coming August 8th through 16th. We would love for you to head down there. You can win tickets on WFRE right now. We're giving away tickets for that. And if you've not been to the Montgomery County Fair, I don't know if I've ever been to the Montgomery County Fair. Why not? You can't get too many fairs or carnivals in you, can you? I don't think so. All right, then August 8th, of course, is Souls of Joy at the Arc and Market Street from 6 to 9 p.m. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite. August 9th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., the Women's Wellness Expo is on the front lawn of Unrivaled Iron Gym. They've got over 20 vendors, demos, and information on a healthy lifestyle will be available to you that entire event. Go support them. There's a bunch of great ladies who thought, hey, you know what? We've learned a little bit about getting healthy and we want to share it with you, which I love. I love that so much. Let's see what else is coming up. I always kind of skip through this because they're the same kind of week in and week out. That's okay. August 15th, 7 to 10, Rock and Bowl at Fourth Dimension Fun Center. I might have to head to that. My little sister Deanna, who just moved up here from South Carolina, loves to bowl. She loves to bowl. Might need to take her to that. August 16th, it's Climbing for a Cause at Tree Trekkers. There's a cornhole tournament. Vendors are going to be there. I'm going to be there. I'll have some cups to give away. Now, you're going to have to do something for it, but it'll be easy, I promise. There's going to be food trucks, adult beverages, and more. Also, on the 16th, from noon to 6, the End of Summer Bash is at Fourth Dimension Fun Center. Let's see what else. Oh, that August 17th Summer Concert Series, you gotta head to that. Our friend Scott Ambush with guest Eric Bird's gonna be playing some jazz in the band shell. He is phenomenal. August 20th, movie night at Warehouse Cinemas, benefiting Christmas Cash for Kids. First of all, from 5 to 7, it's going to be happy hour. I'm going to buy your first drink, okay? So you want to come find me at that event. There's going to be a bunch of vendors. I'm going to have a table set up for Good Morning Frederick as well. And then at 7 o'clock, we're going to go in and watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I understand. It is the first day of school. I didn't realize that when I organized that date way back when. So I get it might be hard. So if you can just stop by after work, maybe drop a donation for Christmas Cash for Kids, come have a quick drink with us, say hi, then you can scooch out to get the kids ready for the second day of school. August 22nd and 23rd, it is the Brunswick Community Festival. It's at the Burkittsville Rurtan Club. There's a petting zoo, pony rides, games, and inflatables, free admission, 4 to 9 p.m. both days. August 23rd, reserve your crabs right now for Blue Crabs and Blueprints. It is from 4 to 8 p.m. It is the 10th anniversary of that event. and it's at the Walkersville Carnival Grounds. I'm going to be your MC. There's live music, tons of raffles, and things that you can do to support Habitat. But the best thing is to sit around. We had so much fun last year. We picked crabs, obviously, talked to people who are right near us. It's big, table seating. It was so fun to meet so many people. And it was a really, really great time. I highly encourage you, if you can, if you like seafood, to go, if you like crabs in particular, to grab your tickets for that. You have to register very soon. That's going to close. September 2nd, Watch and Win begins on this show. That means you need to get your Good Morning Frederick magnet. Right now, you can pick it up at the home of everything, Frederick, 24/7. I have a little basket out front. I think some kids keep taking a lot of the magnets and not doing anything with them. But, that's the way it goes, okay? But you can pick up your magnet right off of our front step and put it on your car. Follow the instructions because I will send you a free Maryland Lottery scratch off just for doing it. And then maybe you'll see your car on the show and have the chance to win $100. That's all you got to do. If you see your car on my show and you contact me within 24 hours, I'm going to give you $100. Gotta love it. All right. The Great Frederick Fair is September 12th through 20th. September 13th, we've got In the Streets happening in downtown Frederick. We're going to have a great booth with the home of everything Frederick and Good Morning Frederick. We're going to have some freebies for you. It's going to be a lot of fun. September 27th is the 6th annual Jeep Fest for St. Jude at the Walkersville Carnival Grounds. And it's also the Sepsis Shootout to benefit Love for Laughlin. That's going to be at Rockwell Brewery. All right. That I don't want to go too much into September because, oh my gosh, that means the summer's over and we're into fall. And who wants to think about that? I definitely do not. I don't know about you, but we're going to take one quick break and then we're going to come back with Yemi talking about the Boys and Girls Club mural. And we've got Dr. Nancy Fox talking about the LEAF program and tick bite prevention. All of that is coming up just after this.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining finally beyond compare.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
Experience an unforgettable vacation at the Salty Seahorse on the 4x4 beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Enjoy the pool, relax in the hot tub, fish, and kayak right off the private dock. The Salty Seahorse will be your forever vacation home. Go to thesaltyseahorse2201.com.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Oh, yes. Let's find out who is doing good in our neighborhood. I think you might know who this is. Okay, so Doing Good in the Neighborhood is sponsored by the Healing Storm Holistic Wellness. I told you the other day, I've been going to Channon. I had my second treatment for this. I frown a lot. I feel myself doing it now. And so I but then I look really surprised all the time when I raise my eyebrows like that. But I really want to get rid of that. It's a crease now in my forehead. So I am doing some Frotox. That's right. It is cryotherapy that she has just released at the Healing Storm. She's one of there are no places right in and around Frederick that do this at this point. It's very targeted. It can be done on your face. You can use it maybe you've had a knee replaced. Cryotherapy is just very, very cold. And it's just a few seconds. Like each treatment is maybe 10 or 15 minutes tops. And it's like I said, I'm getting 6 treatments. That's what they recommend. Do it 6 times, once a week. And if you have some really bad damage, you might have to do it more than that. But we'll see if this disappears. We're taking photos every time, and I'm going to wait till we get a little further down the track before I show them, because right now I don't see a lot of difference. But again, I only had 2 treatments so far. So she says right around 3 or 4, you start to see results. 5 and 6, it really kind of cements things, and then you just need some maintenance. But let me just tell you, you can go at thehealingstorm.com. You can schedule a consultation, which is just $30. You can do cryotoning and slimming, like on your neck, your arms, your upper back, lower back, hips, glutes, thighs, abdomen, core. I told her to do my abdomen would probably take like 40 treatments. I don't know. But all reasonably priced if you've thought about getting anything done. What I'm getting done is $85 a session for the Frotox for facial. And there are packages, obviously. So the more you purchase up front, the more you save. And there's also orthopedic, a single small location, 35, large location or 2 sides of something is 40. Very reasonable. Go to thehealingstorm.com, get more information. You can schedule your appointment today. All right, I got a chance to chat with my good friend Yemi about this mural I did. You'll have to go on YouTube and look up the first interview I did when it was a blank wall, and then it had some outlines on it, and now it is phenomenal. It is a phenomenal piece of artwork for our entire community to share. Well, I'm on Burke Street with the famous Yemi, and I saw a photo of this wonderful mural you did at the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
I was here when you first put the sketch on. Actually, I was here when it was a blank wall, but and now it is this vibrant, beautiful piece. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. Thanks, Dani.
Yeah. So this was really a community coming together.
Yeah.
And you are really all about that. These partnerships with students and local artists and local organizations to bring artwork to Frederick.
Yeah.
Tell me about, are you happy with how this turned out and the vision of how it started?
I'm actually very happy with how it turned out. I mean, it's one of those things that inspires me to do better, because this is actually the first time I've done something like this, like a community project at this scale where anybody can paint it.
Yeah.
And it's inspired me to not only just the reaction of the community, which for me, and look, I've been being an artist since 1984, and I've done things all over the world. The reaction to this was quite remarkable for me, because people felt like this was a great community addition, something good for the kids to look at, something good something inspiring to people.
Yeah.
And so really, therefore, because of that, I decided to do this more widely and do it even better than this.
Well, this, sometimes when you do something the first time, then you think, wow, it can work.
Yep.
A lot of people who aren't you can actually make something so beautiful, which is really kind of amazing, to be honest.
Yes.
You kind of put the sketch out and you had the vision, but you allowed other people to complete it. Is that hard as an artist?
It's actually, and I'll tell you something honestly. When I was younger, I used to be more selfish as an artist,
Yeah.
And as I get older now, I think, I want the next generation to be able to feel the joy that I feel as a creator, as an artist.
Yeah.
And there's nothing more joyful than working as an artist.
Yeah.
Okay? because you're creating something out of nothing, right?
Yeah.
And so to have the next generation be able to have that feeling that I had, my selfishness dropped away.
Yeah.
And I just decided to just be more open and just teach kids like how to do it,
Yeah.
you know, what to do and how to approach your artwork, how to approach customers, how to do your billing, how to do all these things, so that the next generation can learn what I learned by experience.
It's funny how that happens as we get older. We're more happy to share the knowledge freely than to hold it to ourselves. And that is a freeing, wonderful thing.
It really
Same
is.
for me. Yeah.
It really
when I
is.
give marketing advice for free or help people or try to connect them, it really makes me feel good.
And that is the
That's
thing.
the selfish
That
thing.
is, exactly. It actually is selfishness,
It is.
but in a better way.
In a better way. Yes, for sure. This is really kind of the premise for African Americans of Excellence and the whole art education piece that you and Kristen Wojin put together, that really teaching artists how to be business people, which is probably one of the things I've found over the years. Creative people have a hard time with the business side.
Yes.
But you really want people to be able to do art for the rest of their lives if they really enjoy it. So teaching them how to make money at it in the commercial world is really one way to do that.
Oh, absolutely, very true.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was going to school, I didn't learn one day of business.
Yeah.
When I went to college, and I have a master's degree from Pratt Institute in New York, right? But I never learned one day of how do you talk to customers? How do you talk to clients? How do you get customers? How do you bill? How do you do your invoices? How do you collect your money? How do you balance your checkbook? I never learned. If it hadn't been for the fact that both of my parents were self-employed business people, I wouldn't have known. And that's really how I was able to get the little bit of knowledge that I have about running a business. Now, I'm not a business genius by any means, but I know enough to be able to at least run a business.
Well, you've done it for a long time now. You employ people. You do all kinds of different things. So whether they're huge murals down to your beautiful ornaments that you create each year that are in a lot of our shops here in Frederick, I think that learning from you is a really great thing for our future artists.
Thank you.
This is a beautiful piece. You got to stop by and see it. Burke Street, Boys and Girls Club, right on the side of their building. It beautifies this neighborhood. It just adds a piece of vibrance, and it represents the kids of Frederick in such a great way. So congratulations.
Thanks for all you do as well.
Oh, thank you so much. He's so kind. He is so kind. I love it so much. You got to drive by and see it. Right by McCurdy Field off Jefferson Street. If as you're coming down the road, if you see McCurdy Field, there's the new youth center that's going to be open as well. You got to go. Corner of Burke and Scotty's bus lane. I think that's what that is. So anyway, stop over there and check that out. All right, let's find out who is making our market safer. Market Makers is sponsored by the Maryland Lottery with tons of ways to win with hot scratch-offs like Big Money, where a $5 ticket can net you $50,000, or the $2 Monopoly ticket with the top prize of $10,000. Go to mdlottery.com right now for all the details. Plus, check out your app store. You can download the Maryland Lottery app for free, and you can check your tickets to see if you're a winner, plus participate in a lot of the second chance drawings and things like that. You must be 18 or older to play. They ask you, please play responsibly. All right, Dr. Nancy Fox is part of the LEAF program, which is tick prevention, tick bite prevention, actually. I'm sure she would love to prevent all ticks from existing, but I got a chance to chat with her because she created a new board game, which is kind of cool. But we talk about her journey with Lyme. Dr. Nancy Fox joins us on Good Morning Frederick. She's the president, founder of the LEAF program. This is a great organization educating people of all ages about Lyme disease prevention by identifying ticks, how to remove ticks, all kinds of great stuff. Dr. Fox, welcome to Good Morning Frederick. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me today. Thanks.
So let's start first with Lyme disease, I don't recall ever hearing about it, probably 10 to 12 years before that, right? So up until about 10 to 12 years ago, I knew I had some friends who suffered from an unknown illness where they had lethargy, or there was a lot of, they had an autoimmune or something like that. And it wasn't until probably the last decade where it was identified as Lyme disease. Is that correct? And things that you've seen, and why your involvement with this cause?
Well, according to my story, I was bitten and I was in college in probably 1992,
Okay.
1990. Not, and probably before that, probably 1988, 87. We don't know. That's when I started exhibiting slight Bell's palsy of the right eye.
Oh.
So, and I had all kinds of symptoms. I had asthma, I had this, I had gastro, I had all kinds of symptoms across the board. So until 2003, I was just moseying through and trying to figure out what next thing I had to deal with physiology wise.
Yeah, and I think from what I understand, the little research that I've done or people that I've chatted with over the years, it's very difficult to diagnose because a lot of physicians are looking just at your one symptom or your two symptoms, and it's different for everybody. So it's kind of like I talked to a good friend about sepsis. It's a very similar thing because it's very hard. Not everybody presents the same way.
Correct.
So until you advocate for yourself and you put everything together that's happening as one and go to somebody who might be a specialist or know about it, sometimes people go years without having any sort of diagnosis.
And that was the case for me. It is estimated somewhere between 13 and 15 years, maybe even longer, that I'd been bitten and I'd had various symptoms that was diagnosed as something else.
So do you believe that Lyme disease has been around forever and we're only really figuring out how this happens? Or is it something environmental or even just in the, I don't know, scheme of things that has developed over the years?
Well, I do believe it's environmental. I do believe that there is, we're talking decades. I don't know specifically, and I don't know that anybody knows specifically because it's been too difficult to diagnose, to treat, to figure out what's going on. But we know it's been going on for decades at least.
Yeah.
And there are some concerns that there was some research done and some release of bacteria and viruses into, but we all know that all kinds of things happen over time. So
Sure.
From my perspective, we've been dealing with the bacteria and viruses over decades. And I believe that that has emerged even prolifically.
Yeah.
That it just keeps getting more and more. I keep hearing about more and more people infected. I keep hearing about more and more ticks, especially this year that you and I were speaking of.
Yeah.
I had.
Well, I'll say this. I know that there are more because I am not an outdoorsy person at all. And I live in the suburbs. I have a little small raised garden bed. I walked out to my garden bed, came back, and a tick was crawling on me. I mean, it was literally, like I say, it's not as if I was traipsing through the woods or rolling around in the grass. So to me, finding one, which is the first time I found one on me in a long time, found one on my dog. She also just hardly goes outside. So I know that means that they are higher in number, which is so important to understand removal, testing, and watching the area of the bite. So quickly, can you explain to our viewers what to do if you find a tick that's on you?
If you would allow me to back up, first thing
sure.
I would ask you to do, because your backyard or your small area, no matter how big the area is, your yard can be a haven for ticks. And so the first thing I would instruct you to do is wear repellent.
Okay.
Repellent on the skin and repellent on the clothes and shoes.
All
So-
right. So is this something you purchase? Can it be holistic? Can we make it? What do we need to do?
Well, all of those things are possible.
Yeah.
I know there are people in my foundation that have holistic and make their own through oils and such. Also, the chemical versions, I think it's a preference of the person, to be honest. Some of us are comfortable wearing chemicals, some of us are not. And so we want to take the point of it all is put the repellents on your skin and apply them as necessary throughout the day, however that is, depending on whether it is a chemical or a holistic or make your own type. And then also make sure your clothes have repellent in them. So it is one of the things that, so if you do that on both ends, taking care of both, then that is the first point. The second point is daily tick checks. Like you came in and you noticed a tick crawling on you, even though that was not something you were expecting. If it's crawling, use a lint roller. Very quick, very inexpensive. If it is attached, I have the TICKS method. T meaning tweezers. Now, those are fine point tweezers, not the ones you pluck your eyebrows with.
Right.
Unless you're using lasers today. Anyway, the fine point tweezers is the T. The I is insert the tweezers up under the body of the tick, because it's not the head that goes into your skin. It's called the hippostome. And that is like, if you think of like a needle, that's probably, or a stinger of a bee, that's the kind of thing. But the key to a tick is they numb the area before they insert the hippostome, so you don't feel it.
Wow.
Yes. So you're going to go up under that tick's body, go close to the skin as possible, and see consistent and without moving or re-grabbing or anything, you're going to consistently and pull that tick off your skin. Now, K is keep the tick in a Ziploc bag. Now,
I've got it on my fridge, actually, in a Ziploc bag right now, just in
very
case.
good, Danny. So you're going to keep it in a Ziploc bag because, number one, you want to keep the tick and then send it off to a lab for testing. Now, there are several labs. You can go to our website, theleafprogram.org, and there's 3 possible tick places, tick labs that you could send it. Most labs that are doing research are free of charge, or maybe a nominal fee. For someone who has spent, and others who have spent tens of thousands or $100,000 in treatment, whatever the fee is below $100 to figure out what that tick may or may not have is probably a great investment.
And this is mostly vital if the tick was attached at all, right? If it was just crawling at that point, there's no harm because there's no transfer of anything, which is how you get infected. Okay.
Excellent point. And then the S is see a doctor. I would report it to the doctors. Most doctors do not want to see you unless you start symptoms. Well, for me, that's a little late. Now, sometimes there's a rash. That rash doesn't have to be right near the tick bite. That rash can blow up somewhere else on your body.
Oh, interesting.
And we are learning more and more each year about variations between, bullseye rashes aren't normally found.
I would just say any tick you found that is actually in your skin, to save it, send it for testing, and just be mindful of any symptoms that could come up within the next couple of weeks, that this could be a cause of that.
Or even longer.
Yeah. I mean, I think the one big thing, no matter who I talk to about any illness or any disease, is you have to listen to your own body. You
Absolutely.
have to advocate for yourself and don't take no for an answer if somebody's trying to steer you a different way. And I'm not saying don't listen to your doctors. I'm just saying always you are the keeper of every piece of information about you. They are only the keeper when you go to the doctor. So it's really important, I think, to know your body and know if you don't feel right, that you keep looking for those answers, because I think that's where most people that I know have found relief, just in getting diagnosed with something that they know that they can start treating. And if you do end up with Lyme, how are the treatment protocols nowadays, and what is there hope for you?
The treatment protocol with a regular doctor is either short-term use of antibiotics. With a Lyme literate doc, they will test for other bacteria and viruses other than Lyme disease. So they will give a more comprehensive view of what your body is working with. Also, the treatment it's all dependent on the person, because everybody has a different DNA and a different makeup and allergic to certain things that, so medicines are the same way, that you have to be careful.
Well, education is important from children all the way up to adults. You have a bunch of things that, first of all, I know you guys go out to a lot of different schools and organizations like camps and boys and girls clubs and stuff to educate kids, because kids tend to be the ones who are outside and may pull ticks off and not even think about anything. So we want to make sure they're aware. But you've also created a game to help people keep all of this top of mind. And I'm assuming people can get that off of the website.
You can also, I'm about to put it on Amazon. Right now, I have them directly on my shelf, so to speak.
Okay.
We are working towards getting them in other sporting stores, but that is a process.
Sure.
So we just finished the game and it was just available in June. So
awesome.
we are excited about the ways that we can help families and classrooms. You learn how to be tick bite free.
Yes. Well, if you want Dr. Fox to come to your school, your organization, or speak to a group, she is always more than happy to try to accommodate you. I'll make sure the website's on screen. You can reach out to her through there. It's so important, though. Just be knowledgeable. Knowledge is power. And if you know the things to look for, or if you know just to be vigilant, that is half of the battle. So, and we wish everyone out there a tick-free summer, or an immunity-free year, or immune year for you. Anyway, so we thank you, Dr. Fox, so much for everything you're doing and the education that you're bringing to Frederick County and beyond.
Thank you for having us and getting the word out.
Hate ticks. I hate ticks so much. I don't like any creepy crawlies. Definitely ticks, though. And now knowing that that's a little like needle sticking in you, don't like it. All right. Want to thank you guys so much for joining. Good Morning Frederick streams weekdays at 9 a.m. You can watch anytime on YouTube. I think we are very close to 1,500 subscribers on YouTube. If you could go over there and subscribe. But liking, sharing, and commenting helps just as well. Tell a friend about Good Morning Frederick. Tell them it's a great show, and they're going to learn so much and meet so many amazing people, or learn about so many amazing nonprofits and businesses in Frederick, because I know I have for sure. But nonetheless, if you're out there, let's just be great, Frederick.